Let's talk about something that people are afraid to say out loud. Faith has always been a pillar in the black community. Church helped our ancestors survive slavery, segregation, and poverty. It gave people hope when the world offered none. But today, something different is happening. Some churches are no longer spiritual homes. They're becoming control systems where marriages break down, families fracture, and loyalty to the pastor becomes stronger than loyalty to your own spouse. And the scary part? Many people don't even realize they're in a cult-like environment. Let's be clear first. There is nothing wrong with faith. There is nothing wrong with believing in God. But there is something wrong when a church starts behaving like a cult. You know the signs. The pastor becomes untouchable. Questioning leadership is seen as rebellion against God. Members are expected to sacrifice their money, time, and even relationships to prove loyalty. And suddenly, your marriage is no longer between two people. It's between you, your spouse, and the pastor. Decisions about finances, decisions about children, decisions about where you live, all filtered through church authority. That's not spiritual guidance. That's control.
The black church is more parasitic and exploitative of the black community than the Chinese stop and go, than the Latino bodega. The difference between the Latino bodega and the Chinese stop and go and the Walmart and every place else we shop is at least you get something for your money. What do you get back from the black church when you invest? We give the black church $3 million every Sunday collectively in this country. Show me a black church with a supermarket for the people. Show me a black church with a bank for the people. Show me a black church with a manufacturing and distribution network to hire our men and women. Show me a black church with a black school that children who are not Christian or Muslim or Hebrew can go to.
But is that the responsibility of the church, though?
It was historically. Why did it change? The black church was the one-stop shop for us from the time we showed up in America. We buried our dead through the church. We got hired through the church. We fought the KKK through the church. We did our politics through the church. Everything you needed was in the black church, so it made sense for you to spend all your time at the church because the church was everything. They still want us to spend all our time at the church, and what are they doing for us? No institutions. $3 million a Sunday and no institutions? That's highway robbery. If you really care about doing the Lord's work, why are you so comfortable with your people living in hell?
One of the biggest ways cult-like churches damage black marriages is through twisted teachings about submission. In many of these environments, women are told, submit to your husband. But the husband is also told, submit to the pastor. So now the real authority in the marriage isn't the couple, it's the church leader. We've seen situations where a pastor tells a wife not to question abuse. Couples are told divorce is sin. Even in toxic situations, women are pressured to stay quiet to protect the ministry. And sometimes men are pressured too. A husband might want to focus on providing for his family, but church leadership demands constant attendance, endless volunteer work, and heavy ties. Your home starts coming second to the church, and that's where the marriage begins to crack. In many black households, finances are already tight, but in some churches, members are pushed into extreme giving, not just tithes. We're talking about seed offerings, building funds, profit offerings, special blessings, conferences, and travel. Meanwhile, the pastor is driving a luxury car, living in a big house, and the couple giving their last savings is arguing at home about groceries. Financial stress is one of the biggest causes of divorce, but when religion is used to pressure giving, couples feel guilty for even questioning it, because they're told, if you don't give, you lack faith. That guilt destroys families. Another major cult tactic is isolation. Members are encouraged to distance themselves from anyone who questions the church. That could mean your parents, your siblings, your friends, even your spouse. If your partner begins questioning the church, suddenly they're labeled negative, demonic, a bad influence. Now the marriage becomes divided between church loyalty versus family loyalty, and once that wedge is there, the relationship slowly falls apart. This issue hits black communities especially hard because the church has historically been more than religion. It was a school, a political organizing space, a support system. So when a church becomes toxic, people struggle to leave, because it feels like losing their entire community. But loyalty to faith should never mean sacrificing your mental health, financial stability, or marriage. Healthy spirituality should strengthen families. It should encourage love, accountability, and partnership, not fear, not control, not blind obedience. Your marriage should not be run like a church department, and your pastor should never have more influence over your relationship than the two people who actually said, "I do." Because at the end of the day, faith should build families, not break them. If this conversation made you think, hit the like button and subscribe to Black Intelligence. Because sometimes the most important conversations are the ones people are too scared to have. And I want to hear from you. Do you think some churches are helping Black families or hurting them? Let's talk in the comments.